Hey guys, it's me, Heather B. Before I get started, don't forget to subscribe if you like my content, whatever, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Moving along. I told you guys, well, that are in my denture support group, which again, I'll link in the description below if you're interested, which is the arrow next to the title. So, there's going to be two parts to this. So stay for after this because then you'll actually see me. This is about affordable dentures. Now, since I've been doing this, guys, since I've been doing YouTube before I do YouTube, before I got dentures, I've looked up a lot of information about where to get dentures, how to go about it, who's good, who's bad, blah, blah, blah. So I'm in the Better Business Bureau, which is like the head top of where your complaints go of all of that. Now, this is very recent. If you look on the screen, you'll see it says September 28th of this year. Now, I've heard so many bad complaints about affordable dentures. Yeah, I think there are a couple out there that are decent. Listen, there is a chain. It's a complete chain. Every single one is going to be completely different. But of all the places I've ever heard of doing bad work, messing up dentures, don't answering, being rude. First of all, they're not affordable if they're more expensive than any place out there. And they don't take much insurance. But I'm going to just read some of these off to you guys. So, you know, these are facts. These aren't coming from me. I've never been there. I don't go there, but I'm just putting out information so you guys are aware where you can get dentures and what is a good place. That is what I'm about. And I'm going to continue doing that with every place that people ask me to look up information on or do anything and tell you the reviews based on actual facts of other people, what they went through. So this one, it was actually answered. It said problems with product and service, blah, blah, blah. It says unanswered phone calls and no return calls and messages I left. On Monday, September 21st, I fitted for a new denture. I was told that it would take an extra day because I wanted the top of the denture sure they messed that up, denture. Hadn't heard anything by Thursday, so I called. Phone was answered straight to voicemail. I left a message. Same thing on Friday of the week. I've called 57 times this morning, which is absurd for a business to not answer 57 phone calls. Some places have horrible customer service. It's not just Affordable Dentures. A lot of places don't have good customer service, or it's like they act like they're in the worst job ever. Listen, if you don't like your job, don't do your job. That's point blank how I feel. So they forced me to pay $2,000 up front instead of sending to my insurance. Said it would take an extra day. Should it have been ready on September 22nd? No word from them. No answer, no phone call, no response. Left a message even last week. It says desired outcome, guarantee for returning phone calls, answering the phone calls, getting denture now. That's what they prefer. On September 29th, we have answered our phones except for lunchtime, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is them answering themselves. He must have had the wrong number, but I will continue the blank. I'm assuming they curse using those symbols, which is very unacceptable for a denture company. So I'm really hoping that's not itself. Myself to those to see what he wants. We had left no message. He had left no message with us, and we do not tell the blank that the ultimate denture will be done the next day. They can't be. We will tell the patient the ultimate denture that we will have a phone. We will call them when they are ready for delivery. But again, I will contact the blank myself to clear this up. Thanks. I don't think it's a curse word. Maybe they're using the person's name and they bleep it out. I don't know. This is another one on March 26th. These are all recent ones, guys. Called the office inquiry about implants. Was told the third image was needed. Cost $250. Completed image was direct to office and was told by staff that they would not do the upper implants. I feel deceived by company advising of a service stating 3D images needed for advice that are particularly service not done. And it says here, we have no such data patient in our thing. It is from another practice. Thanks. Which I know is bullshit because I've actually known people that have gone through this exact problem that they say one thing and do another. And the fact that they were short answered saying there's no such patient in our data. That is a very obvious answer to give because people that are like us, we can't see that it's actually true or not because we can't see their database. So that's complete bullcrap. And it is from another practice. Thanks. If it's not in your data, how do you know if it's from another practice? I mean, obviously they're saying it could be another affordable denture, but if the patient doesn't exist, How do they know it's in another practice? How do they know that person is in another practice? And it says thanks, which means they don't give a shit. Like, it's just obvious. We can all read that. I'm trying to find other ones for you guys. Oh, on July of 2019, drove there yesterday to pick up my records since I was told that I am not happy with the service. They said they couldn't give them to me, had implants done the last week of June. They are some of the worst work I saw, and lots of people tell me they are. I told them I was not happy with what they have done. I had been several times in the making of the ultimate denture. First of all, the ultimate denture, I've heard way too many complaints about. Oh my God, have I heard? It's all I ever hear. Better Business Spirits. All I'm hearing about is the ultimate denture. Making the ultimate denture for the mini implant, and they kept getting them made wrong. First of all, I know so many people that watch my channel that constantly tell me that Affordable Dentures make their dentures wrong. I literally have only seen one person that actually liked Affordable Dentures and had great work. Everyone else had some sort of a problem with them. But it says one time they were slanted on the left, not centered. First of all, not centered is a freaking juvenile mistake. It's not that hard to make the denture centered. It's really not. These implants look horse teeth and they are hanging down too far. I told Dr. M time after time I wanted them made not showing gums and with big teeth. I've never had, and with big teeth, and I've never had big teeth. The first set of dentures, cheap ones, look better than these. And it's true. Okay, right there. I know so many people that just got the, I forgot what it's called, but it's like the common one. That's like the cheaper one. And they said the teeth were freaking amazing compared to the freaking ultimate ones. But yeah, like seriously, big teeth. It seems like a lot of people end up with big teeth. I've noticed. If you look at Affordable Denture pictures, it seems like they make the denture the same for everyone. I'm not the one who made these wrong. I have contacted an attorney, so I went to get my records on July 8th and was told they purged their records at the end of the month. I said it's the 8th, and she just looked at me. They do paper charts. There is no reason they could not give it to me, which is true. They're hiding the records is what they're doing. She said their system was down, yet she made me wait 3 minutes at the window while she was on it. I paid cash at every visit, and I'm not happy at all. I intended to pursue legal action if she does not settle this matter. Also told her my mouth was infected and got no reply. So they didn't even help her when her mouth was infected, which is, first of all, horrible for a dentist. That's obvious you would take care of that first. But for them to not let her have her records, they're her records. That's her personal information. And them hiding records means they're hiding something. And that's not cool. I had to go to my MD for antibiotics, which is messed up, dude. If it's dental, your dentist is supposed to take care of it. Looks like she would have said that Dr. M needed to look at my mouth, but that was no concern of mine. She wants a full refund on her work. And this is Affordable Dentures response. Miss, whatever her name is, came in the office on 7/24 to have 19 extracted teeth. Yeah, okay, you're stating what they already know. We did extractions to the patient, ultimate new denture wearer package. Came in on the 8th, saw free line. But after putting the soft free line on the full upper, she requested that we remove it, and so we did. She returned on the 22nd for the finals, and the patient had a wax try-in to approve the looks of so she can approve of them. Sign the consent to process so we can send it to the lab. Well, yeah, you have to sign it so they can send it. She wants to see if the work's going to be done right. Listen, sometimes the work looks fine in actual office, but when you actually get them back from the lab, they look like trash. I've actually seen that. So that wouldn't be the dentist's fault. That would be the lab's fault. But if the dentist is working with the lab, that means they have to take care of it. Remade full upper at no charge due to interior teeth were going downhill. Well, no shit, it's your fault. It's your fault. You should be redoing it. That's common sense. And the freaking package for Ultimate Denture is massive expensive. You should be treating those patients like freaking kings and queens. Patient called on April 3rd and rescheduled wax try-in until the 11th. On the 11th, patient came in and we did 2 try-ins on the full upper, then returned on the 18th and the 19th for another wax try-in. Well, the 18th for another wax try-in, and she signed the consent for us to process the denture. Well, yeah, for them to actually get it done. Seems like their lab is not that great. The patient returned on the 28th of June for an adjustment and voiced the concern that she did not She did not get a try-in for the full upper, and she has now. I adjusted the certain parts of the denture, which probably nobody's going to understand that. Thinned and shortened full upper denture. She then vocals that she showed too much gum with raised her lip. Well, obviously, it's going to, if it's showing too much gum and they don't want that, listen, if you're going to pay a crap load of money, thousands upon thousands, to a place called Affordable Dentures, and they don't want to take your insurance, they just want cash, you know, they have a right to get exactly what they want. And if you're not going to give them what they want, you need to fix it, or you need to let them go somewhere else. Also, it's showed her consent. It's signed along the date, blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, she has to sign it for it to go to the lab. If your lab is a fuck up, that's messed up, dude. If she's signing for you to actually do the work, because I sign the papers myself, so I know what they're doing. You're signing the papers for it to go to the lab. When you do that, you can sign after the lab. You have to sign to go to the lab. So if the lab messes up the denture, that is not on her because she signed it for it to be processed to the lab. If your lab messed up, therefore your lab needs to fix it. I mean, that's common sense. Where did I go? I got lost. Explain the patient that she would have to be charged $50 to make them again. Kept saying that she did not get a try-in after they were processed. But, well, it even says, they even said it didn't show that she had a try-in after it was processed. She signed for it to be processed, but after it was processed, she did not get a try-in to do that. You're supposed to have a wax try-on. Everybody knows that. It's not just impression and then that's it. You're supposed to try it to make sure it's good, but also labs mess up. And when it goes to the lab, then, you know, you're SOL. You know, if they actually make it permanent and it looks crappy when you did not approve it, you approved the wax version, then, you know, it's just a mess up situation. I tried to explain to the patient that there is not a try-in after the dentures are processed. Well, actually, there is a wax try-on, and people should sign for their denture after it's made because labs mess up a lot. I see it. You guys see it. We've all heard stories, and labs mess up. You can want it the way you're giving it to them in a wax, but you're not actually going to get it back that way sometimes, and that is the messed up part. A lot of affordable dentures I've noticed have problems. Like 60% of it is their lab. Some of their labs are just messed up. Let's see. They called her back, blah, blah, blah. She never mentioned any infection of any kind, which is bull crap, I'm sure. Her only request is that she wanted her records and got angry because she had to drive 40 miles for nothing. Well, I'd be pissed too. I apologized and explained about month end. She was, yes, we are paper charts, but we cannot access them when backup is being done. Actually, you very much can, because we cannot look up the chart number in the computer while backup. If it's paper, then you don't need to actually look at the thing. I know how charts work very much. And you always have a hard copy. Things go into the computer, whatever. You still have the paper content. So, but they offered to remake them, but due to the patient who wants dentures remade, and there would be a small fee. Also, consent, it is stated. She's desired that the appearance of the denture will be altered if any way after the completion. I understand that additional charge will apply, and she signed the consent. Well, she probably also didn't realize that your lab was going to make a complete mess up. And what bothers me, though, is companies have you sign with the denture that you like to see in your hand, that wax try-on, whatever. That is exactly how you want it done. When they hand it off to the lab and it gets messed up, they're like, well, you signed the paper. We signed it the way it looked on a wax try-on. We didn't sign it after it was done being made and screwed up. Sorry, guys, I'm just reading along to see if anything besides them constantly making mess-ups. Oh, they're just going back and forth. They even gave a straight date of when she called about her infection. Like, literally, they're like battling it out back and forth. So let's find a different customer because obviously that one was a train wreck. Oh, wow, they're just still going back and forth. I'm still trying to find a new person. I want to say this is a new person. I'm going to make this the last one. Refused to provide a usable denture on July 24th, 2018. These are ones that go to Better Business Bureau. It's not Google reviews. These are like the hardcore, really bad complaints that are going to them. I will do Google in a different video because I don't want to make this too long. Having a past experience with Affordable Dentures located in blah, 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 I thought I knew what to expect. I was not prepared for the uncaring, unprofessional, and lackadaisy attitude I received since day one. I chose the new denture wear package because I knew the lower denture were going to be more difficult to manage and thought getting my gums healed would ensure a better fit. I received a temporary denture that day. I returned later complaining that the denture was not sized correctly. Now, this is a big problem. If they're supposed to do an impression on your face, make sure they're done. Now, given your immediate dentures, sometimes it's going to have a little issue. But if you have a major issue with your damn immediate dentures and it doesn't fit at all, and you just got it done, it's already coming out of your face, which would indicate, dude, in about a week, it's going to be massive. You're not even going to be able to have it in your face. That's them failing to actually get it done correctly. The lab, whoever is making them, they need to do a better job. Or the person doing the impressions needs to do a better job. You don't just put the goo in the face and let it sit there. You actually have to make sure it's molded and make sure it's nice and tight of the mold. So, when they pull it out, it feels like your brain's coming out. But that's a good fit for the impression. The owner offered to pay a second temporary set of denture, and I agreed to do. The only improvement was the adhesive would hold until I started chewing at the time, and they lifted right off my gum. And I had to take them out immediately, covered with food in front of the people and totally embarrassed. After months of eating soft foods and refraining from eating, I returned April 4th for my permanent denture. They blank out names, guys. Put some sticky stuff in the temporary denture, place it in my mouth, and say bite. That was the try-in and a permanent denture. Needless to say that we were the worst fitting of all. Yeah, you know what? I'm just not even gonna bother because this is gonna be the worst complaint ever. And it says desired outcome. They want $800 back, and apparently they agreed to do so. The problem is this just Better Business Bureau. It's not Google. Google, the company actually has 1.4 stars, which is probably the worst review I've ever seen on a company. 1.4 stars out of 5 Affordable Dentures got on Google. But actually, I went to Better Business Bureau because it's more of the hardcore things. But the most common complaint ever with Affordable Dentures is they suck at making dentures. And I'm going to make this clear. It's not every Affordable Denture. It's a vast majority, though. Because I do know people that, liked them, which is rare. I've only seen literally probably 1 or 2 people that told me that, they have great customer service and, blah, blah, blah. Or I've heard people say once they got my money, they were just really mean to me. Everything is just different. But people ask me to do reviews on Affordable Dentures, and that is why I'm here. I've never personally went to them because I've heard so many horror stories. I would never go to them. But I'll be back in a minute, guys. So you can see me face to face, and I'll give you my opinion then. But I shall be back. Okay, guys, to exit out on this video, clearly I showed you screenshots. None of it was basically my opinion. I just added to it. But I wanted to show you Better Business Bureau, not just Google. I will show a screenshot, or you can just look for yourself. Just type in, Affordable Dentures. I always forget the name. Affordable Dentures reviews, and it'll tell you the star number. They are 1.4, I believe, but I will put it down right about here. So that tells you the stars that the company has in general. They've been around for a very long time. Don't come at me. Okay, I don't care if you come at me. Many people asked me to do this, so I did it. Suck it up. Don't watch the video then. But people need to know the truth of where they're going to go. And I'm a big firm believer that you always want to look into everything before you go ahead and do it. I've literally only known 1 or 2 people that were satisfied 100% completely with their branch, and they were sweet, they were caring, if things needed to be fixed, they fixed it, and blah, blah, blah. So every chain is not the same, but a vast majority of people that I spoke to, and I didn't speak to everybody in the world, clearly, but the people that I spoke to, about 90% of people told me that they had a major problem with them, that their attitude was horrible, or, they were nice up until they got the money, or, how you gonna, I'm just gonna be real with you, Affordable Dentures, how you gonna say you're affordable but not take insurance? Or only take a little portion of insurance when insurance would cover it, and you're making people pay cash or out of pocket like 30 grand for dentures. Bro, my actual dentist, my insurance company covered everything except for an immediate denture. That I paid $995 for, not $30,000. And people that, and yeah, I get $30,000 as part of the extractions and all of that. But again, with my insurance and me, we didn't even come close to that price. Not even a tiny smidgen did we come close to that price. Not even half. So are you affordable? No. If people need to go in debt just to get dentures from you, you're not affordable. You should change your name. I'm gonna be real. But again, this part is my opinion, guys. Like, what I see on an outer perspective, yes, not all affordable dentures are the same. Yes, there are a few out there that are really, really good, which I've said 1,000 times in this video and prior to all my videos I've mentioned. But everybody that I know, friends that I know, they all had to get their denture remade. The center wasn't even in the center. Like, you were way off by like a tooth of where the line is. And that's horrible because when you smile, it should be direct, even. See that? Gorgeous. And mine was a private dentist who didn't charge me $30,000. But just like other people pushing Comfolites, I don't like when people say they have a warranty on it and be like, you're the only place that can touch into for a soft reline. Meanwhile, it's hard to get into you. People want quality of life. And if they got to wait a month or 2 weeks to get a soft reline or longer, I've seen, like, somebody told me they waited 3.5 months, had nothing to do with COVID. It was before COVID. And they had to wait that long just to get a soft reline. They weren't even allowed to do it themselves. They couldn't use denture fit. They couldn't use reline it. They couldn't use anything. So they have to wait, because if you do your own stuff on a warranty, you're voided. Not their problem anymore. Always read the fine print, guys. And a few people have come to me saying, hey, we didn't know. Always ask your dentist. I don't care if your dentist is the Pope, Affordable Dentures, Aspen Dental, private dentist, whoever. Always ask your dentist if it is okay for you to do it, because if you have a warranty, you will void your warranty. But people ask me how I feel about Affordable Dentures. I never personally dealt with them. Never. I stick to my private dentist. He's amazing. There's no reason to change. He actually takes insurance, and he cares about people not spending a fortune. My perspective on looking out, inside from the outside, I think they scam people. I think they just want the cash and not have to deal with insurance companies because it's more paperwork and more of a pain in the ass. And that's my opinion. I mean, a lot of people feel the same way I do who even went there, but their customer service needs to get better. I've been with my friend over there. And they weren't the nicest people. They wouldn't even look at her when she's talking to them. She just wanted information. One person actually told them to go on a site to look up information about dentures. Dude, if you're going to be a dentist, listen, any dentist who's watching this right now, go look at my video that says 2 dentists and prosthodontist. If you're going to be a dentist, you should always give it. It's not just Affordable Dentures, so don't get me wrong. It's a lot of dentists. That's what I'm saying. Go check out that video. Because there are so many dentists out there who don't give their patients the information of what to expect. And I know Affordable Dentures is part of it. Maybe not all Affordable Dentures, again, but I do know many branches who don't tell anybody shit, along with some private dentists, along with, Aspen Dental, along with other people. It's a vast majority of dentists out there and prosthodontists who don't tell them about the mouth sores they're going to get. And it's common for it to be loose. And one side could be more loose than the other side, depending on your healing. And security of your denture is highly important. Do not overuse adhesive. Also, clean your dentures. So many dentists don't even bring that up. You guys literally just hand us dentures and say, bye, I'll see you in a couple of months to do your soft reline. No. Give information. Like I tell them, do a damn pamphlet. But that's not about this. You want to see that video, go see it. But the problem is there are really bad reviews. To have so many on Better Business Bureau, and guys, I didn't even touch a percentage of it. There are so many, and they all basically say the same thing. The dentures suck. They're poorly made. And a lot of people told me their cheaper ones are actually better made than their higher quality ones, which I don't know how true that is, but I just go by what Google says, what Better Business Bureau says, and what people actually tell me who've been there. I mean, I've never been there, guys. I haven't, but there's like probably in the last month, 12 people asked me to do something about Affordable Dentures, to do a video. So here I am, video. I use the app of where I show it to you guys directly. So people are like, oh, she's full of shit. Bro, I'm not. I read it off directly to you word for word. I even put a picture in here for you to see about Google that they have 1.4 stars, the entire company. I think that they need to be better trained. They obviously need better lab techs. Again, not all of them. I do know somebody that was like, man, I had the best experience ever. That dentist was such a sweet guy and he was so caring. He listened to me and, you know, he just wanted to help me. And those are the dentists we need. So I'm not dissing out the entire chain of Affordable Dentures. I'm telling you, there's like 80% of them that are not good. You can actually look up your own one by you that you want to check out. Or I can send you the information. Just email me. It's in the description below. Email me what you want me to look into, and I'll send you all the information. Not my opinion, of course, because I don't go there. I'll give you all the information that I found on reviews and everything when it comes to them. I'm a big researcher, guys. That's what I went to college for. I went for criminal justice, homicide detective. I went for a lot of things, and I love to dig and get the truth. That's just who I am. So if I pissed anybody off, not my fault. Blame the Better Business Bureau, the customers, and Google, okay? I'm just giving you facts. And if my opinion comes along with it, well, I'm seeing what I'm seeing. You know? If I'm seeing a constant repetition of the same mistakes over and over and over, since I've been wearing dentures for 9 months and beyond that. Actually, it's been a year now since I've heard nothing but bad about them. So this video was actually a long time coming. But I waited to see if anybody wanted me to do the video. And yeah, many people emailed me and private messaged me and Instagrammed me. They said, hey, I just found you. Hey, can you research them? I'm like, wow, you're like the 12th person that asked me. But sure, I'll do that today. Sorry, guys. But yeah, here's the video. Take it or leave it. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm not Willy Wonka. So if you don't like the video, don't watch it. But I'd rather give out the truth and help people because as a denture wearer, I was told nothing. And I'd rather look after people and give them a heads up just so they're aware. You guys are free to do whatever the hell you want. It's your face. But I'd rather just help people who are looking for it. You can obviously research it yourself. Just go onto Google, go into Bing, go into anywhere, and you'll see the same exact information. Probably worse because I didn't go too digging into the black web, like the dark web. But yeah. Just giving you guys a heads up, guys. So again, just doing facts. Facts are facts. Don't get mad at the middleman who's giving out the information. But I hope you guys have a good day. Please have a healthy, happy denture day. And if you guys have any questions or I'm going to look into anything, comment down below or email me. I always give out my information. You guys can contact me anytime. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. God bless and stay safe. Later, guys.